Okay, welcome back. So, this is how my makeup held up. I don't know what time. Oh, look at, I smeared that off. I don't know what time today I put this on. I was itching this eye. That's why it's like that. I don't remember what time it was. Oh well. Anyway, I'm sure it was a few hours ago. And this is how it held up, okay? Um, I'm just gonna take everything off, take my contacts out, do the whole chit chat while we do that. I know it's Valentine's Day and a lot of you guys are probably out enjoying yourselves, or I don't know, whatever it is you guys do. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean. It's time for me to get unready. And that's what I plan to do in this video. If I could find, it's even with getting unready, it's still an issue for me finding shit. Because I need to find where I put my lashes. Oh, there. Okay. See, I knew I had it close. I knew I had it close by. But I hope you guys all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I was watching, lately I've been watching a few, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. And there seems to be like some kind of stigma against like vlogging about real life or your feelings. And I just want to say, like, to anybody who like looks down on people that do that, or I don't know, you're just, to me, like, real life happens and creators go through shit and they sometimes share it, you know? And that's okay. Unless you're like in my scenario. No. With all the trolls, what have you. But, like, real life happens and people have emotion and people cry and people get angry. You know what I mean? It's part of being human. And so I never understood the whole stigma against showing emotion on YouTube. I think that's kind of like, people expect you to be like superhuman. And Lord knows I am the furthest thing from that. I am not superhuman. And don't ever shame anybody for sharing feelings and thoughts. I think that's just messed up. But yeah, I've just been noticing that, like, this is like, I just stumbled across like a 7th vlog, I think, in the past week of someone saying like, hey, like, I'm sorry that I'm talking about this. And it's their real life stuff. And I'm just like, why are you apologizing? Like, it's just so weird to me. Like, just be true to yourself, you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck what other people think? I mean, your supporters matter, yeah, but I mean, to a degree, right? Like, who's really going to be there for you? The real people that really follow you for you, you know what I mean? And I think that's what's most important. So let's stop this whole stigma of no emotion for YouTubers. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Like, I saw this one lady crying and she was like, don't cry on YouTube. And I'm just like, who gives a fuck, you know? It's okay. You're human. We're people. We're all human, you know what I mean? And anybody who's gonna like downplay you or be a dick to you for your feelings, like, no. A hard, solid no to those people. But yeah, some of the biggest YouTubers share their uh, stories and their lives and their ups and downs and their, you know, emotion. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, good for people that, like, can't, like, I guess, good for people that just don't show emotion on here. Because I can never be like that. I could never be, like, I don't know. I just don't see myself ever being the type of person that could just be like, no, I'm not going to share because I'm crying. Or, no, I'm not going to come on here because I'm pissed. You know, I'm the type of person, if I have some shit to fucking say, I'm going to fucking say it. Whether you like it or not. So, perhaps that's why I only have, like, 9 people in here. But, nonetheless, don't make people make you feel, like, less than just because you're sharing a personal moment or you're going through it. Like, I think it's relatable when creators do that. You know what I mean? Hi, Classic. It's hard for me to relate to these other channels that just kind of are, like, plastic and they don't really have, well, I mean, they do makeup and stuff. I suppose those ones I can watch because I try to learn from them, but aside from that, I don't really relate to these channels that don't have any kind of, like, personal info, like, history, like, who are you, like, as a person, like, what, do you know what I mean? It's just boring if you're just, I don't know, a robot. Granted, the robots get the most money, but I'm just saying. I think it's okay to I did. I had a great Valentine's, actually. I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's. I had a wonderful, it was really great. I'm down here a little early because Hubs is handling the Rugrats. And I'm just, it's like, I need time to take my makeup off. I need time to get comfy, cozy, like, you know. And, we ordered out. He got me Valentine's, a card, and some chocolate. You guys are going out soon? Yeah. Yeah, like, our nights end really early, so, I'm getting ready for bed, to be totally honest with you. But, yeah, with the kids, it's not like we can really do very much. Valentine's Day stuff. That's okay. That's one thing I do miss about living really close to my mom, was that, like, I could just be like, hey, like, we're gonna go out for Valentine's, and she'd be like, okay. But we don't live close to each other anymore, so I don't have that luxury of just being like, yeah, so we're gonna go. And it wasn't like that ever, but I'm exaggerating, like, you know what I mean. But we still had a wonderful day and evening, and my daughter showed us all the Valentines she got, and it was really, really cute. She shared a lot of her candy with Buddy, which was against our better judgment, and we let him have it. He's kind of on one right now. He's teething, so he's not really the most, he's a 2-year-old boy. Like, he's kind of a butthole right now. I love him to death, don't get me wrong. I say that in the sweetest, most nicest way. He's just being a little hellion. And so, like, we probably shouldn't have given him that candy, especially seeing as he hasn't had his nap. And so, sure enough, he's kind of, like, running amok. But Papa's like, I got this. Go downstairs, handle you. And I'm like, thank you, and I will. So that's where we're at. I just wanted to mention that, though, about YouTube, and to not feel shame, like, sharing your story or your life, or because it could help somebody else, you know what I mean? If you just keep that shit to yourself, How is that going to help anybody? Really, though. You know, I personally enjoy helping people on this platform, and I've done it for many years. Whether it comes to sobriety or like personal relationship bullshit or like weaning off medication or just someone to talk to. You know, that's what I'm about on my channel. Going to Northwoods Inn for dinner. Oh, okay. I've never heard of Northwoods Inn, to be honest. I mean, I used to live in California, and even then I don't recall Northwoods Inn. I lived in California like 12 years ago, though. So that could be, is it new? Is it like a kind of a new restaurant? Or has it been around forever? But I've never heard of it. So I imagine it's probably a fancy schmancy Valentine's Day place. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your time with your lovely wife. And happy Valentine's to you both. Steak seafood at Sunrise. Okay. Yeah, no, never heard of it. Maybe if I saw it, it would bring back memories. I still have makeup on. It's insane. I put a lot of makeup on today. And Hubs liked it. He was like, "You're beautiful." Oh my god. Like, thank you so much. And he says I'm beautiful like when I'm like this too, but he was extra enamored. Men are visual. So I'm half tempted just to do a get ready every morning. So that way I can just get what I want. I'm just kidding. Oh! Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. It looks like a log cabin with snow on it. Yep. I know where you're going. Have fun. Yeah. I've been working out. Well, not really working out. Walking. Which is a catalyst to working out. Now that the weather's better, I've been walking almost every single day. And it's been good. Peanut shells on the floor, yeah. Yep. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think we have those here. I'd have to look that up. I don't know. That's a cool place. Actually. I like that place. Okay, come on, contact. It's like moving like molasses. I'm just gonna switch these out, like honestly. But yeah, don't let anybody ever tell you like how to be on YouTube, or I mean, unless it's like good advice, unless it's like sound advice. Because I have not taken sound advice from certain people that are bigger YouTubers than me, and I regretted it. But aside from that, like, don't ever let anyone make you feel some kind of way about showing emotion on YouTube. I think it makes us human, and there's nothing wrong with being human. Especially if you're a bipolar ass, such as myself. It's kind of hard, I think, to not share, like, emotions for me personally, because I'm a very, like, I wouldn't say emotional, but, yeah, I can just say emotional. I'm an emotional person, and that's part of who I am. You know what I mean? Because I've had people be like, well, then why are you doing that on YouTube? Why are you doing this on YouTube? Why are you doing... Don't worry about what I'm doing. About that. I think that would work out best. And for these YouTubers that are like, I'm so sorry, I'm falling on YouTube, I'm like, don't feel bad. Like, you are human. Like, I kind of am sketchy about YouTubers that don't like show any kind of emotion, and they're just there. Like, and again, it's a business, like whatever. But even the biggest YouTubers, like I said, they show real life shit going on and emotion, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let people shame you for that. But I have all my makeup off now. There we go. Got all my makeup off. Probably a little bit residual eyeliner, but I think we'll be okay. I usually would wash my face after taking off all my makeup like that, but I'm not going to right now because I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking lazy as fuck right now. These walks have really been like making me tired. I mean, I know they're only like 45 minutes at a like glacial pace, or to an hour, like an hour walk. But when you're pushing a stroller, and you know, it's been making me really tired, which is weird because usually I can like jog and be fine, and I don't know. But I'm getting there. We're going to get there. Bye, Classic. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I have to go check out what's going on with your channel. I haven't been there in a while. But as I was saying, like, there's nothing wrong with being human. Okay? There really isn't. And personally, for me, when I watch who I watch, I want to know about like what's going on in their life. Like, obviously not too much, like, but I'm not like psycho some people, you know. But like, I want to get to know them. Like, I want to get to know like stuff about them, and if they're just closed off, I can't really relate to that. Because I can't be like that. Maybe that's why I can't be that closed off on YouTube. I can be to a degree, but not. Yeah, my melasma's gotten terrible since I started walking. It's so bad. My forehead one, not so much. It's mostly my lip area. So I'm just going to put a lot of bleach right there. And I'll even put a ton of sunblock. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I hope everyone's having an awesome Valentine's Day. I think my review for this is coming up. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I've been using this every night, give or take like a night or two. And for someone who wears false lashes almost weekly, I'm quite impressed with this shit. I mean, I'm not even just saying that because I'm sponsored. I'm just being real. Uh-oh. There's a hair. God. But yeah, I'm using that every night. And then I like this. I'm trying to use this every night, but I forget. Hi, Emmett. Sorry that you can't sleep. if I really showed you that all the way, but it works really good. It's for continued use, I think, rather than plumping like immediately. It does do that, but I'm just saying like it's more so for like a fuller lip. It's more so for making your lips fuller. I have no makeup on, so thank you for saying that because I don't feel nice, but I appreciate you. I just took off my look for today, and actually was happy with it, minus the part that I couldn't get the hearts the way I wanted them to. But I know I just needed to put more makeup in order for them to look the way I wanted it to, but I wasn't planning on doing that, so I said screw it. And then after putting my bleach, my lip serum, and my eyelash serum, I then reach for a moisturizer, whether it's Pond's or the one I have down here. Where is the one I have down here? Trisha, how are you, love? How are you? Are you doing okay? Oh, I'm just taking off on my... You should have seen me before. I just took off my Valentine's Day look. Happy Valentine's Day. Shoot. You come in every single time. I swear to God when I look like this. That's okay. I love you. But yeah, I just took off my Valentine's Day look. I hope you're okay. I was just talking about... I've been watching a lot of YouTubers and they're ashamed to show emotion, and I'm just like, don't be. It's part of life. We're human, you know? I think it's appropriate, you know? Especially in our circumstance. Oh, I forgot to put my toner. My Valentine's Day look was hot. Thank you. I usually put my toner on before I do my bleach and my serums. Good. Yeah, completely, like, and I'm going to do my best to not say any dramatic or involve myself in any kind of dramatic bullshit because it's not worth it. I think my mental health does better when I'm not in the thick of it. That makes sense. Hi, Xanax. Trisha says you're Kathy. Is that true? Lingerie, makeup, anything. And I remember now who Kathy is from the beginning. I'm not going to bring all that shit up again. I will not talk about it. But I remember. First when you said Kathy, I was like, who the fuck's Kathy? Oh yeah, that was so long ago. That was a long time ago. That was like when I started watching you. They're gonna find out you're in here. Crazy Cancer. You and Benny have COVID. Didn't you guys have COVID before? Lord help you. I'm so sorry. So baby girl came home from school today and she has a little bit of a sniffle and a cough, and I'm like, we have those little COVID tests, which I'm planning on testing her. Yeah. We can do better. And I hope Kathy is doing well. You know what I mean? Truly. Like, I mean, that's just the truth. Yes, last year. Shit sucks. We are on day 4. Yeah. Freaking. Yeah, prayers for Crazy Cancer on the real, because COVID sucks. We've all had COVID here, and we all know how bad it is. Awful. It's awful. But I've had COVID without the vaccine, and then I've had COVID with the vaccine. And for me, personally, it's the difference between being sick for a month and being sick for a couple weeks. Thank God. Today things changed for me. I'm letting it all go. Good job, Trisha. Honestly, I couldn't imagine I can't even fathom what you're going through, but you're the strongest person that I know on here. Hi, Mama Rocks. Like, literally, like, legit. And, I have total faith in you that you're gonna be okay and that you're gonna pull through this. You know what I mean? No matter what they throw at you. And that's why I'm proud to call you my friend. Oh, you posted this to your channel? Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I look like shit, but that's awesome. That's great. No, I'm just kidding. I look terrible. That's okay. I put temporary dye in my gray hair for a purple effect. Yeah. Let them call me names. It took work to get here. Did I really? Well, you help me with a lot of things all the time. So we're helping each other. Yes, it was way worse without the vax. Mama Rocks. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know for a fact. Okay, here, let me clear this up really quickly. When I first had COVID, when I'm pretty sure that I had COVID, it was in November. You're amazing. Are you kidding me? You're amazing. I'd be like completely losing my shit right now. And you're just holding it together, being yourself, being true to yourself. Happy Valentine's Day. 1,000 kisses. Happy Valentine's Day, Crazy Cancer. I wasn't bad both, me and my husband. We're only sick for like 2 days. I think it depends on the person. I love you too, Trisha. You lost your smell. Okay, see? Mama Rocks. Now, I'm not 100% sure it was COVID, but I know, seeing as I've had it before. And I had it way before COVID was even announced on the news. Okay. And I was really sick. I was down for like a month, whole month. And it was longer than that. It was like a month and a half. And my husband almost had to bring me to the hospital a couple times. like I couldn't breathe. It was awful. And I lost my sense of smell, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then a couple months later, November, December, January, like I think it was like 5 months later, they announced it like on the news about COVID. And I'm like, I bet you that's what I had. I guarantee you that's what I had. And then we caught it again recently, and I've been vaxxed. I'm not pro or anti. I'm just like whatever you feel comfortable with doing. That's what I say. But I caught it again, and I was sick for like a week. And it wasn't as bad, like respiratory wise. Like last time, it like, dude. Because it was here way before they talked about it being here. But yeah. So I don't know for a fact, you know, I just want to clarify that. But I'm 98.9% sure that I had it without the vaccination and then with the vaccination. And it's much easier, at least for me, because I have autoimmune disorders. I have a lot of shit going on with my health. I have severe sleep apnea, asthma, blah, 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 blah. You guys know the deal. And for me, I recovered so much easier with the vaccine. That's just me, though. That's just me. I'm not saying go get it. I'm not saying anything. Like, there's been people that have had it and didn't have the vaccine. They didn't even know they freaking had it. You know what I mean? I think it just depends on, like, the person. But for me, frick, I would take the vaccine for myself. But I think that's just because I have breathing issues. You know what I mean? Like, I told my husband, like, he would get it and not even know he had it, but he still got vaccinated. And I'm like, okay, that's your choice. You know, like, I don't want to be the one to say go get it and then, you know, he ends up all neurologically damaged. Or I don't want to be the one to say don't get it and he ends up getting COVID and, God forbid, passes away. You know, he had to make that decision for himself. And he did. And he chose the vaccination. So, but yeah, ever since I caught COVID that long time ago, I've been very lethargic, extremely tired. Like, I think they have with the whole long haulers thing that they call it. But I mean, there's really no way of knowing. Oh my gosh, there's so many people talking. I'm just sitting here. It was awful for sure. It's terrible. Like, it's nothing to be like. For some people though, they get it and they don't even know that they have it. It's weird. It could be the variant. True. Or it also could be too, what I was thinking is, what if I just grew immunity or antibodies, you know what I mean, to the, because I was sick with it before. But I'll never know, will I? I just wonder when or if stuff will ever get to normalcy. I surely hope so, but not much hope left in the world. Yeah, I can understand that, crazy cancer. Like, I have felt that way for a very long time. Especially, sorry, you and I having littles, you know. I can most definitely relate to that. And I don't think it'll ever be the same again. I think this is the new normal. And depends on where you live. You know what I mean? Some places don't mandate masks. You know, some places do. It just, you know what I mean? It just depends on where you live, like how heavily populated the area is. I mean, I've gone from thinking this was the whole conspiracy. I've gone from being like anti-vax to I got a vaccination. You know, I mean, the whole gamut. And I really think it just should be a personal choice. That's one thing that I will always stand by. Okay. Obviously, I can't talk. But I think no matter what, people should choose that for themselves, period. Like, I don't care. I don't really care. Like, one should choose to have that decision made for themselves and for their children. That is something that I will always stand by. This is coming from someone that has the vaccination, so. Yeah. Love you. I have to see what someone else is about to say about me. Don't watch it. Trisha, don't. The best thing for me, what I tell everyone, like I say, don't tell me what they're saying. Don't tell me what they're doing unless it could be for legal purposes. I don't go over there and look. I don't go over there and watch. I just don't. You know what I mean? And that's been a I've always been that way. As of recently, I started being like, what's this? What's going on? And it's literally fucked with my mental health so badly. And I can't do that. I just can't do it. There's no way. I can't keep up with the bullshit. You know what I mean? There's no. My kids have been in school all of last year, this year. Neither one have gotten, thank you, Lord. Yeah. My daughter's been in school for preschool and pre-K. And she got it once. I think she got it twice, but I think she gets like once a year. It's like the flu. The kids got it and they just acted like it was nothing. Their immunity was so strong. Like, they're new bodies. They're new. They're just so healthy. Like, because my daughter has asthma, so I have to really think about that. Because this one fit she had with it, that I know for a fact she had COVID, it was bad. Like, she had to leave, like, she couldn't go to school for like a month. And so I have to think about that. But I would rather wait till she's older so she can make the decision for herself. But, I mean, it didn't even really, I mean, that one time it was bad for her. But it wasn't like she needed to be hospitalized or anything. She just couldn't go to school. You know what I mean? And with each day, she did get better and better with rest, recuperation, I can't even talk. They gave her some antibiotics. And it cleared up. It was just like, she was just really sick, you know? But I don't want her to have another spell like that. So I have to, it's hard being a mom in this day and age where you have to make decisions like this. And it's scary. It's very scary. I would like to wait till she's old enough to know, like, and she can choose for herself. That's kind of like what I want to do with my kids. And I'm in a place where I can do that, so. Happy Valentine's Day, Amy's place where the heart creates. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. You like it on being a personal choice. Well, yeah. I mean, it should be. The fact that we're even arguing that is beyond me. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I would flee those states. Like, if I was in a state where it's like, you must do these things. Ah. I'd be like, bye. I'd be packing up my shit and, like, peacing out. Happy Valentine's Day and Miss Passion. Say hi, Nikki. Oh, hi. Scary, right? Yeah. I mean, let's just let those people that agree with that live there. You know what I mean? And that's totally fine. They might feel good about it. Like, you know, maybe they feel more safe. And good for them, you know? But me, personally, I would never live in a state that would, you know, there'd be no, I would not be there. I'd just be like, nah, that's all right. Peace, you know? But, now that I have all my makeup off.
Just kidding. Scoot down there, bug you. See if you.
Scary, right? It is scary. We're talking about COVID.
Oh, yeah.
And how, like, if I was in a state that, like, mandated it, I would just leave.
Just leave.
And that's what's so great about our country, is that we have that option. You know what I mean?
I was just gonna bug you.
You can bug me all you want.
Oh no, I was gonna tell you something really cute. It was really funny.
Oh, okay.
What Winnie was doing.
What was she doing?
Well, I went pick her up, put her in her bed.
Mm-hmm.
Said, I'm awake. I'm like, oh man.
I'm awake.
I'm awake.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna probably go to bed here until for like the next. She was up till 7 last night.
Yeah, I know. So I've been trying to get her.
For me.
Huh?
She was up till 7 last night for me.
Was she?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was snoring. So,
Oh, she fell asleep.
yeah. I was trying to pick her up. She,
Yeah.
I'm awake.
Poor little thing. Is she seeming any better?
Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, some whole countries are that way. And that's scary. Like, if I couldn't flee a country, you know, and I was stuck there, then yeah, I guess you kind of have to. You don't really have a choice. But I'm just saying that's what makes this country so great, is that there's, you know, different places you can go if you don't, you know what I mean, if you don't like the way California is, then just come on. I'm not going to stay where I'm at. But you know what I mean? Like, just leave. Like, I mean, but yeah, I think choice is very important. And we have that choice here, you know, and some countries aren't so lucky. And so for that, I'm grateful. But I'm not anti-vax. I'm not pro-vax. I'm just do what you want to do. Do what's best for you and your family. Period. Like, don't. I mean, I'm not. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, it just sucks being like a parent of littles right now. It's the worst. It's like it's awful. But I'm just protecting my babies, you know what I mean, the best way I know how. And I feel like that would be their decision to make if they want to be vaccinated or not. I feel like I can't. I mean, I don't know. And that might change if my daughter gets really sick again with COVID. Like, that might change. I don't know. Like, it's so up in the air and it's so fucked off. But you just gotta take a deep breath and like not worry about shit that's beyond your control. I think that's really big. I think that's a really big thing that gets me through personally. I can't sit here and wallow about fucking shit that's beyond my control. Because it's pointless. I can't control anything, so why? That's just my 2 cents for tonight. Thank you for coming in. Stay positive, no matter what. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So I have all my stuff off. Oh, I forgot to take my contacts out. I'll do that off camera. I look really weird when I do that. Bye, guys.